Morning. My name is Temitayo Oluwadare. I'm a certified chemical engineer. I'm here to talk this morning to boost your interest in the engineering field. What is engineering? Engineering is the application of science and mathematics to solve problems. So, looking at that definition of engineering means engineers are problem solvers. So, if you are somebody that loves to solve problems, you're somebody that loves challenges, you're somebody that does not give up easily, you are somebody that doesn't get tired, you're somebody that whenever you get to a place and there's a challenge, you want to get it resolved, then you should go for the engineering field. What can you, for example, look at Thomas Edison, we call him the father of electricity. He performed the experiment to develop this electricity we are using now almost up to 99 times, failing and start doing it again, failing and doing it again. He didn't give up until he got the electricity we are doing today. So you must be somebody that doesn't get tired and give up easily. You must be somebody that wants to ensure that you get the solution to solve a problem. What subjects can you study in the secondary school if you want to be an engineer? You must be in the science class. Like I said when I was defining engineering, it's the application of science and mathematics. So you must love calculations, you must love mathematics because you know to resolve problems, it involves a lot of calculations, starting from a point to the finishing point. So you must be in the science class where you study the science courses, physics, chemistry, biology, agricultural science, geography, mathematics, further maths. You can study further maths as well, or economics. You could study further maths or economics. And when I was in school, I had the option of either studying further maths or economics. Today, I know it can be combined. So depending on your school, if you do further maths, it will help you in your calculations and it will make you better in your mathematics as well. I can remember when I was in the secondary school, I was mathematics and chemistry were one of my one of my best subjects, and my chemistry and mathematics teachers wanted me to study engineering, but I laughed them off. I didn't agree with them. I told them I wanted to study medicine. But look at me today. I've studied engineering and I'm a certified chemical engineer, and I'm enjoying the field. I love the field. So it means when your parents, they look at you, your teachers, they look at you, your mentors, they know what you're good at, so they can direct you they can lead you in the direction to go as you choose your career path. So don't just tell them off, listen to them, think about what they say, and try to know more so that at the end of the day, you can be in a field that is meant for you. We have the different engineering is one of the most beautiful fields in our world today because they are abound everywhere. Wherever you go to, you almost find an engineer because there are always problems to be resolved. There are always challenges to be resolved. So you will find engineers everywhere. We have different fields of engineering. We have the chemical engineers. They deal with the chemicals, with the processes that make up a system. They design the processes. They calculate how they should balance out and how our processes work. If any of our processes develop a fault, they find a solution to it. We have the mechanical engineers. Those ones deals with machines. They design it, they build it, they work on it if they develop faults. We have the aeronautic engineers. Those design aeroplanes. They work on the airplanes and they work at our airports. You have the civil or structural engineers who deal with our constructions, our construction sites, our structures. They design the structures the way it should be. When they design it, they put in all the calculations that should be there, and then they ensure that while on site, everything that has been designed is what is actually produced at the end of the day. So you even see people outside that are not engineers, people calling them, greeting them engineer. Anybody they see on site supervising, they call them engineers, even if that person is not a certified engineer. That shows that people identify engineers as people that solve problems. They're always there to solve problems. You have the agricultural engineers, they work in our agricultural field. You have the computer engineers, they work with our computers, they design them, they build them, they develop faults, they correct the faults and bring them back to life. You have the electrical engineers who work on our electrical fields, our any electrical aspects of our buildings or our equipment or our machines or even the cars, anything called that deals with electricity. Our electrical engineers work it out, they design it, they resolve any problem that comes up with it. So you have a lot of fields of engineering. I might not mention them all right now or today. Where can an engineer work? Well, an engineer, like I said earlier, they work almost, you see them at almost every field of life. In the banks, you have the engineers. They deal with the systems, the computers, and make sure they work well. In the oil and gas industry, you have the engineers working there, onshore, offshore, on the rigs, even in the offices, designing, ensuring that what is designed is produced. In the manufacturing industry, like the Nestles, the UAC, the Dangote companies, different other companies, you find the engineers working there. So even if you want to be on your own after school, you don't want to work for anybody, then you can also study engineering because you can, in your environment, you can look at the needs of that environment, you can look at the challenges of that environment and sit down and design a structure, design a process, or design a product that can meet and resolve the need of that environment. So you can see that engineering is a very beautiful field, a field that you won't lack, you won't lack what to do. Even in the educational sector as well, you have the engineers. They impart knowledge, they bring on the experience they've gathered, and then impart it on students. So I hope this morning I've been able to boost your interest in the engineering field, and I wish you all the best as you choose your career. God bless you.